guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returnee, but if you're just seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Chantel and I am a YouTuber based in Nigeria. If you like what you see already, please do well to subscribe by clicking on that button that spells subscribe by the right hand side and the notification bell that shows up after, so you are notified each time I post new content. Thank you so much. Yo, it was my birthday a few days ago and coincidentally I stumbled on a picture of mine. I believe I was 3 or 4 years here. Let me show you guys. It just struck me and I'm like, wow. There have been a lot of things I've learned over the years and I just wanted to share it with you all and also talk to my younger self here. That's this picture I showed you. So baby Kelechi, I'm going to be telling her a bunch of things that adult Kelechi now has learned over the years, like over 27 plus years after this picture was taken. So if you like to find out what those are, then keep on watching. Number 1, health and fitness. Guys, health and fitness has become a priority for me ever since I clocked 30. Before now, like my parents would take me to the gym, my mom would pay for gym membership for me. Even when I was way younger, my dad would always tell me to run up the stairs. When I was staying with my dad, like every morning, run up the stairs, do exercise. While he's sleeping in his room, I'll just be stomping on the steps, so it looks like I'm running up the stairs, but I was not doing anything. Salad and smoothies and all of these healthy foods were like poison, literally, to me. When you give me, I'll just take it. When you remove your eye, I've thrown it down the drain. But now that I'm more matured and I've clocked 30, I now see the importance of things like that. So health and fitness is everything to me now. I am very aware of what I put into my body now. I am very picky with things that are not good for my body. Example, sugar, ice cream and the likes. I take them from time to time, but not as often as I used to. Now it's more like maybe during birthdays or just when I'm chilling with friends once in a while. It's not a tradition like it was before. Number 2, I've come to realize that I approach friendship in a different manner now. I now know that different people are in your life for different reasons, seasons, and for a lifetime even. So I don't force things to happen. If I notice that me and somebody are not friends like we used to before, it doesn't necessarily translate into us being enemies. Then I respect that and know that maybe the person's season in my life is over. The reason for the person being my friend is over, or if we're still friends for years and years and years, then I know that this person is in my life for a lifetime. So I don't stress things when it comes to friendship these days. I love all my friends and yeah, I've just come to the realization that different people are in your life for different reasons, seasons, and even for a lifetime. Number 3, when it comes to failure, I don't bury my head and sulk anymore. I've come to the realization that everything happens for a reason, and for me right now in my life, every failure is actually a lesson and not a reason for me to cry and cry and cry. I just learn from it and hopefully move on to better things. Number 4, I care less about trends, and that's because I am really secure in who I am right now. I totally do what works for me and not what the society at large or everybody around me thinks is the right thing to do. Number 5, I no longer judge the younger ones for their decision makings or things that they do, because I know that I was once there and I might have done something way worse than what they are doing now. So I just let them learn from their mistakes like I did. If I have the opportunity, I give them my advice, but there's no judgment in all of it. Number 6, I am aware of how valuable time is right now and I'm very strict on who and what I spend my time on. Number 7, I enjoy my company way more than I used to, because I have come to the realization that seeking external validation doesn't make sense anymore. As much as I want my friends to be around me, I've come to realize that self-company is needed from time to time and it is really, really important. Number 8, guys, I don't care about what people think about me anymore, because to me right now, at this stage in my life, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and if I'm happy and I am content with where I am at the time, then whatever anybody has to say about me doesn't really count. Number 9, I have come to realize that happiness is not a person, a thing, a destination, or whatever you might call it. Happiness is a feeling that I choose to be at each time of my life, and I have come to realize that tying it to a new dress, a destination like vacation, or my mother or my father, doesn't make it happiness anymore, because when those things are taken away from you, you have to choose to be happy either way. So yeah, for me right now, happiness is a feeling and a choice I have to make, regardless of the situation I find myself in. The third thing I've come to realize is that not everybody is going to like you. No matter how nice you are, no matter how genuine you are, not everybody is going to like you, not everybody is going to trust you. So I have come to the realization that that is life and I have to deal with it. I always want everybody to like me, but now, say 3-4 years now, I don't even care. I just do my bit and let it be. If the person doesn't like me, it's the person's choice. I'm not Father Christmas. I can't make everybody happy. Even Father Christmas makes children cry sometimes, so I can't make everybody happy, and everybody isn't going to like me. Capiche? The 11th thing I've learned in my 3 decades plus on earth is that it is okay to say no. Before now, I'll always put myself behind and strive to make everybody but myself happy. These days I have learned to decline and say no, and so far guys, I can tell you that it has been liberating. Number 12, change is the only constant thing in life. It can be drastic, it can take a turn for the worse, but I've realized that that is the only thing that is constant. Nothing in life is constant, nothing in life is going to remain the same. You can be at the top today and tomorrow you're at the bottom level. You can be at the bottom today and tomorrow you're at the top level. So change is the only thing that is constant, and I love that I have come to that realization in life. Number 13, I have come to realize that I can't have it all. When one thing is excelling in my life, I have come to the realization that another thing might be suffering, because I cannot be at 2 places at the same time. So that's okay. I'm just happy with the one that is excelling, and with time I get to work on the one that is suffering. Number 14th point, there will always be someone better than you at something. Like, it's a given. Just stay on your lane and strive to be better at what you do. Stop comparing yourself to the other person, saying, oh, I started this before this person, but this person has passed me, or something of that sort. I've come to realize that we all have our different lanes in life, and the best thing is just to pray to God, stick to your faith, and yeah, it will work out when it's your time. Number 15, love is not a feeling but a choice. I have come to the self-realization that I love regardless of what ugly situation I'm in, or I love the person I'm with, my family, my relationship, or my friends, regardless of the ugly part of the person. So it is more of a choice for me than a feeling. 16, this is a new territory for me. This is a new thing I learned, and that is the fact that those who are hurt are the people that tend to hurt other people. Instead of treating them back with that hate that they give to you, I go the opposite direction and I treat them with love, or I just ignore them entirely. Ignoring them doesn't mean that I'm angry or I hate them, but it just means that I can't help you with this, but then again, I'm not going to put you in a darker place than you already are. Number 17 thing I have learned, or I've come to realize about myself this period, is that I worry a lot, which is a very bad thing. The slightest thing makes me worry. Say for instance, okay, let me use my birthday lunch for example. I'm a very meticulous person. I'm someone who likes planning things to the T, but when things don't go as planned, I get so worried. I'm like, oh my god, how can this thing be salvaged and all of that, which is a very bad thing, and I'm working on it. My mom always tells me that you don't need to worry about things that you can't change. My mom is the opposite of me. She's like, if I can't change this thing, why worry myself about it? And I get so angry, I'm like, mommy, why? Why don't you have to worry about it? But then again, I can't change these things. I'm a work in progress in that department, but that's one of the things I've noticed about myself. I worry too much, not to the point of depression. Number 18, I now make way more wise decisions when it comes to finances than I did when I was younger. Back then, I would invest in the most secondary things like clothes, jewelries, shoes, bags, and all of those things. But right now, I invest my money in way more important things, or I just save my money. So yeah, my finances now is way more better than it was when I was younger. But 19 is reading. Guys, I read more now, and surprisingly, I enjoy it. Way back when I was younger, I would say my attention span is short, so I cannot read blah blah. But right now, I don't think that was the case. The fact that I wasn't interested, that's like the only explanation I can give to it. Right now, I read a lot and I thoroughly enjoy reading. The 20th thing I've realized about myself in my 30s is that my attention span is way shorter when it comes to gossip and senseless stuff. when people come to me to talk about someone or try to start that discussion about someone, I just zone out. I might be looking at you, but ask me the last thing you said, I cannot even tell you. I'm not even putting in effort to do that. It just comes from within. I don't know how it happened, and I'm so glad it happened. Before now, I never used to be a gossip though, but right now, my attention span is way more or less than it was, and I'm so grateful to God for that. Nobody can put me in the middle and say, hey, you talked about this person. So the first thing I've learned is that my confidence level is way more higher than it used to be. For me right now, you can't tell me anything. I'm the most beautiful girl in the world, not just outwardly but inwardly as well. And I have a beautiful heart. I have everything about me is beautiful basically. So I am so happy that nobody can bring me down in terms of their words or however they want to poke me here and there. I am beautiful. Number 22, I have come to realize and own the fact that I am not perfect, but who is though? There's nobody on this earth that is perfect, so I have come to realize that and I own it 100%. Number 23, there is no generic rule when it comes to life. Everybody has their path. In vernacular, it goes like this: do your own, make I do my own, and let us leave the rest for God. So everybody has their path. The fact that this is working for me doesn't mean that it's working for you. This is like a mirror of the last point when I said don't compare yourself to others. Yeah, life has no generic rule. Number 24, I've realized that the easier way out is not always the best way. Looking back at my life choices, I have come to realize that if I took the hard way out in terms of some things that I did or in terms of some decisions I made, it would have yielded better results than it actually did because I used the easy route. Number 25, I have come to realize that silence is golden, but not all the time. Sometimes you have to air your views and just make your opinion known. Number 26, which is one of the most important things I've learned or I've realized about myself, is that motherhood instincts is not only for those who are already mothers. I'm going to give you an example. When it comes to my friends' children or those I love in general, I'm super protective of them. I'm super loving. I'm super on alert at each and every time, which I feel like translates to being a mother. It doesn't necessarily mean that I have to birth my own to feel those type of things. I have come to the age where I feel like I can start a home, and maybe that's why that instinct is in me now, and I am noticing it, especially around my friends' children. My friends are always like, you're going to spoil your children, because when they smack their child in front of me, I don't know how it comes out, but abruptly I'm like, don't flog the child. And I just find a way to go around it, and before you know, the child starts responding to the type of treatment I'm giving them. It doesn't mean that I'm not firm. I'm firm, but in a very loving way. I don't know if it makes sense. Let me know in the comment section if it makes sense, or if you're experiencing this and you're over 30, like you have that maternal instinct now, even though you have not birthed your own children, but you feel it. Let me know that I'm not the only one feeling it. Number 27, which is more like a synonym of one of the points I gave, and that is the fact that you cannot make everybody happy. The last one I said is that everybody cannot like you, but this one is I have come to realize that I cannot make everybody happy. The 28th thing I've learned is that age is just a freaking number. Yeah, wrinkles and grey hair and all those things come with it, but for me, it has nothing to do with the mind. For me, it is 100% just a number, and yeah, that's how I see everybody around me. I have friends that are way younger than me, I have friends that are way older than me, and we just sync. Like, I don't even bring up age, everybody respects the other person. Being able to attend a new calendar year is a blessing, and we are so grateful for that, but I don't think that I will let that disrupt me from going for what I want or attaining a certain level in life because I feel like age is against me. Age is just a number. That's how I feel. Number 29, I've come to realize that laid out plans are bound to change, and I don't beat myself up for that. Like I mentioned initially, the only constant thing in life is change. So most of us had the laid out plan in life, myself included. Oh, I should get married by 25, before 30 I'm done having my children, I should have a 6-figure paying job, I should be traveling around the world at 35, I should be settled, everything. But that's not the case. Man proposes and God disposes. So just learn to enjoy life, which is what I've come to realize, and I am enjoying each and every day as it comes, because I know that when my time comes, it will be amazing, to be over the roof, and it's just going to surprise everyone around me. So yeah, the 30th and most important point of all is that with God all things are possible. I have always known this, but clocking 30, I feel like it's more heightened now, and I now know the true meaning of with God all things, not some things, not this one will be possible and the other one is not possible. Everything, my entire being, my entire life is possible with God. Once I put God in the middle of things, or to oversee things, everything concerning me, then it's perfect. It's perfect. Guys, that's the end of today's video. Hope you learned something or two and you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you once again for all your well wishes for my birthday and for the gifts. I'm still over the moon, guys. I'm yet to calm down. Like, I still cannot believe the show of love and the outpour of kind gestures from each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed up until this point, please do well to do so now by clicking on that button that spells subscribe and the bell icon that shows up after, so you are notified each time I have new content. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and I'll be sure to see you in my next one. Bye.